look, DSP's on my screen again. That must mean I found another very recent hot take that is absolutely ridiculous. You'd be correct. Apparently, the entire FGC is wrong and stupid for liking MK1. So he's going to tell us how stupid we are, and I'm going to tell him how ridiculously wrong he is.
You shouldn't be listening to those people who always say everything is good. You should be listening to those who have absolutely no possibility of benefit by being honest with you. It doesn't matter to me if Street Fighter 6 or Mortal Kombat 1 or Tekken 8 are good or bad. I have enough content to cover for you guys no matter what.
That's funny, because you saying you have enough content to cover for that's amusing. Because you're always bitching about every game you play, no matter what genre it is. It's always a bad game. You're never happy with it. Ever. I don't know what you're talking about. I have enough content.
We had a roommate like that once.
We did.
Remember that? He got pissed off at me. He blamed everything under the sun because I kept beating the shit out of him.
I
What did
do.
he do? Broke his keyboard in half, threw it across the street. Then he grabs his mouse, breaks the cable off, and throws it across the street, and still blames his computer. Yeah, we had a roommate that was DSP.
He really was. This is, I can't. Like, it's every game you play, Phil. Every game. How can you sit there and go, I have enough content for my streams? Really? Then why is your stream mostly populated by people trolling the crap out of you because they can?
Really, if Street Fighter 6 was terrible, I'd still have plenty of stuff to do. If Mortal Kombat 1 ends up being awful, I still have plenty of stuff to do.
You've already
That's
decided
because I'm a
it's
variety
awful,
creator.
dude.
I don't
What do you mean
rely on
ends
just
up?
fighting games. So I can tell you like it is, per my own perspective, which is going to be very different from someone who's inside that FGC bubble, who relies on every game to be hype and positive and great and money rolling in because they're so good. You understand?
You know that not every FGC player makes lots of money or any money playing or streaming, right? You know that most of the FGC is part of the FGC because they love fighting games. Right, Phil? Oh, wait. No, you wouldn't know that because you don't know what it is to actually love a game. I don't think you've actually loved a game in your entire, I'm not going to say life, but I am going to say your entirety on YouTube. I do not think you have loved a single game that you have come in contact with in the last 13 years. You have, there is not one. You do not know what it is to be a member of a community specifically and only because you love the genre. Fighting games are a very social genre of game. And it's incredibly communal. We help each other. We give each other tech. We help each other lab. There's just so much community in the fighting game atmosphere because we love the genre. We all grew up playing fighting games, or we came to fighting games because something happened to us and they helped us get over something. Like it's more than just I don't even know how to describe it. But you don't know what it is to love a game. And this is why you don't understand that. And it's also why people shouldn't listen to your opinion. Because you're not a fighting games player. You don't exclusively play fighting games. You bounce from game genre to game genre. You bounce from fighting game to fighting game. And you don't learn any of the games you play. So in your opinion, every game sucks. And every game developer is trash who doesn't respect their audience, which is not true. and you have absolutely no idea of what you're speaking about. You're sitting here talking about, later on in this video you'll say that you have factual evidence of the game being laggy, and I heard you bitching in a different video about Mortal Kombat matches. You were getting like 70 to 80 to 90 ping. And like, that's not bad. Like, that's really not bad. And if you get a 200 ping match, which sometimes you're gonna get, just decline it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have to accept every match. I don't understand why you feel the need to put so much energy into being so goddamn negative about the thing that you are trying to do for a job. And then you wonder why nobody wants to send you donations. I
understand? So when I'm sitting here playing the MK1 beta, and I'm reading stuff off the screen that outright is stating that the connections are bad.
It's
and
a
people
beta.
No one else is saying what Phil is saying. Yeah, because
yes,
they're all...
because everybody else realizes it's a beta and that things will improve in the month that we have until the game releases. And we played it for a weekend. We can give them the bug reports and everything, and they can fix it. That's what a beta test is for, my friend.
All kissing the game's butt, and you're so ignorant to how this works that somehow 7 years of being lied to about Street Fighter V wasn't enough for you to realize that there are people out there who are not looking out for your best interests. They are just in it for this, because without this, there's no reason for them to exist. Do you understand? Do you get it? I don't know why people don't. Alright?
Because the vast majority of the fighting games community is not making money off of playing fighting games. I've just said that. I'd say maybe 2% of the fighting games community is actually earning enough money to make a living off of fighting games. The rest of us are doing it because we love them. Again, something you don't get.
I just don't get it. All right?
No, you don't get it.
Now that has been said,
perfect timing,
all right?
Phil. You're
Allow
right.
me to
You don't get
explain
it.
what happened yesterday when I was playing Mortal Kombat 1, why I'm not playing it again today, and the ridiculous backlash that I got overnight in comments and people all over the...
Because you're garbage at
Phil's
the
just
game?
salty and Phil's not good and blah, blah, blah.
And you didn't
That's
take
the most
time to
moronic
learn
thing
it?
I've ever heard in my life. Really. I have factual evidence of the things I'm saying on camera. And you're going to tell me that what I'm saying is invalid because it's not in line with the FGC heads who are kissing the game's butt? Man, you are stupid. That's all I have to say about that. You have to be a dunce. You have to be a gullible moron to believe what you've been told when for 7 years they said the same thing about Street Fighter V, and now all those players have come out and admitted Street Fighter V sucked.
Okay, nobody is saying that there weren't connection issues. I don't know what heads, first of all, what heads of the FGC you are referring to. But also, I don't know anyone this weekend that hasn't mentioned a few connection issues. So, again, for you to be calling an entire community ignorant, stupid dunces because we're all saying one thing and you are saying another, and we are all able to disprove what you are saying and you just don't like it, is far different than you having factual evidence to back yourself up, because you don't. Because, first of all, for you to say that, you know, the top FGC players have been saying that there's nothing wrong with this beta, that's absolutely not true. Because I've been seeing on Twitter some very constructive criticism of this beta, very constructive ideas, very constructive help, and I think that NetherRealm is really going to take that into consideration. I say that as a blind gamer who last game had no access to move lists, no access to any of that shit. Oh, look what I have now. You know why? Because NetherRealm actually listens to its community members, even the minority of their community members. So you can go ahead and you can shit all over an entire community of which you know nothing and continue to make yourself look like a complete fool. Because, good God, is this getting to be a fun series. So please, my friend, keep it up. I'm still looking forward to matching with you in MK1, by the way. Please don't throw away the game before we get a chance to play. I'll also play you in Street Fighter. Still stands.